Am I live? Am I live? But it don't say I'm live though. But I don't see no. Let me go home. Oh, I am live. Oh, that's lit. Say live. Alright. I bet. So now, come here, get out of this,
Oh, I am.
get out of that. And then let's see here. Like, is this stuff automatic? Give me a minute, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to ya. I haven't did this in a minute, so I need to make sure that this is saved. And if not, recording. Boom. All right, cool. Let's see here. All right, so this is recorded. Streaming, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a streamer now, man. Dang, dog. So basically, I'm coming out with a series, right? And for those of you that do not know me, I'm Javon Brooks. I'm a professional marketer for the last 7 years and generated over $25 million in revenue generated for the clients that I've worked with. And I also have 42, I just counted yesterday, 42 testimonials I can show at any given time to back up any and everything that I'm talking about. But anywho, so this video here, I'm doing a whole webisode series. Is going to be about business owners that need help in regards to marketing, but too stubborn to get the help. Okay, so today I went over this client. I went over. Today we have a client out here in Rowlett, Texas. I know it says such a how to say the S word here, but today we got a client we're going to do an audit for. Not necessarily a client, a prospect, right? So basically we have this prospect we're going to be doing a live audit over just to see if they already good, they don't need no help, or they need the help but too stubborn to get the help, right? So basically it's going to be going over 5 different factors. Number one, do you have a Google presence? Basically, you have a Google My Business? Do you have a Google Maps optimized? Like, do you have a Google presence? Number two, do you have the proper data tracking and pixels set up on your website? Okay, that's number two. Number three, what does your social media look like? Do you have more video content? Do you got more image content? Does it make sense what you're doing? Right? That's number three. Number four, what is the offer that you're pushing? Okay. What is the offer that you're pushing? And then number five, do you have systems in place to where people actually can be followed up in a timely manner? Okay. So it's going to be of 5 different factors. So, boom, without further ado, again, here we are. We have Combat Garage Doors. We have this garage door company out here in Texas. And as we see here, they got 25 Google reviews, which is a good sign, right? Of course, they want to have more to establish that more online trust. And let's look at the Google reviews. What do they say? I have a such great experience with Comeback. Okay, had an issue. My garage door was suddenly. All right, cool. So that's good, right? Good job. I can't even say. Good job, Comeback Garage Doors, right? 25 Google reviews, but I'm seeing you not responding to all of them. You're responding to some, so that's an opportunity right there, right? Also, looking at the photos, out of those 25 people that left you Google reviews, have they gave you a video testimonial? I'm pretty sure not all 25 will give you a video testimonial because you will run into some people that are like, I'm camera shy, I don't know. But for this here, out of that 25, you could squeeze in like 4 or 5 people, right? Look at that here. I see you just showing images of your work. Here's the opportunity. In regards to garage doors, you cannot show me impact with just images. What did it look like before? Was it a brand new installment, or you had to tear somebody's door down and replace it? It just you just showing me just okay, boom, just different doors, right? Here's the thing that I will suggest. You need videos on here. You can upload videos on your Google My Business. So, with that being said, upload videos. Okay? Upload videos. More specifically, video testimonials. Another thing that I don't see, who is the owner? I just see images of work. And how do I know that's your images? You could just put your logo on somebody's picture. You see what I'm saying? So, you got to establish more trust to make yourself stand out compared to others. Right? Also, doing that, so already we see they have a let me see, they have a Google My Business, so that's a good thing, right? Reviews is just I would suggest you respond back to more reviews, of course. Also, let's look at the maps. So they are located right here, right? So then if I because where are they? They in I can't even say that word. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna just put it in here. I'm gonna say boom, Chase, Texas, and then I'm gonna just do garage door repair. Now remember the name Combat Garage Doors. Do they show up in the very top? So I just searched garage door repair. I can't even say that word to save my life. Anywho, so just looking at that, when somebody is searching in that area, garage door repair, Sanchis, A1 garage door repair, they're not showing up on Google Maps. Okay. And then I remember looking at their website and they are listed under Rowlett, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. See, look, servicing Rowlett, Texas. So now you got misinformation. So on Google My Business, it says Sachis. I don't know how to say that word, right? But then on your website, it says Rowlett. So now, bro, are you even a real business? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying for me, but you got to think about how a typical buyer thinks. How a typical buyer looks at it is like, okay, boom. I see where it says Rowlett on your website, but on your Google My Business, it says Sachis. So it's like, where are you located? You see what I'm saying? So if you are listed under your Google My Business as Sachis, I'm gonna just say the S word, and you're not popping up on the Google Maps list as we're looking at right now, you're losing money. You're losing money. So already, guys, from the first pillar that we look at, do they have a Google presence? They have a Google My Business, but they do not show up on the Google Maps. So what is that? You need help. You need help. Okay. So now number 2, we go to the website to look at what? The data tracking. Okay. You look at the data tracking. Let's go. I already got stuff pulled up. So let's see if they have Google Analytics. Boom. It says your device appears to be offline. Let me see. Let me refresh. It says active internet. What you mean active internet? That's crazy. Having some technical difficulties. That is insane. Oh, it didn't let me do that because of that. Okay, bet. So all right, cool. So I accepted it. Let's see now. Still says that's what you call it. But at the same time, I do not see a Google Maps. Not Google Maps, but a Google Tag Manager. Or a Google Analytics or a Google Maps. Okay? Or a Google Maps. So, let me see. Do I got anybody responding to me? All right, boom. Restart my shit. But I'm still just keep going. So boom. Having some technical difficulties, y'all. Give me 1 second. How is it offline when I got internet right here? Look, says it's right there. That's crazy. All right, anywho. So, as we see, he do not have a Google. He does not have a Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics, or a Google Tag. So that means he's losing money because he's not tracking nothing on Google. All right, let's see about the Facebook Pixel. Does he have a Facebook Pixel? No Facebook Pixel on his website. So you're not tracking nothing that's coming from Google. You're not tracking nothing that's coming from Facebook. You losing money. Do you have a Snapchat Pixel? No Snapchat Pixel. No TikTok Pixel. No TikTok Pixel. So long story short, in simple terms, if you're not tracking no data from your Google, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, any traffic that you're getting from these social media platforms that's coming to your site, none of it's being tracked. Why is that important? Because you cannot scale what you can't track. Understand that powerful a powerful selling technique is the power of retargeting and remarketing. Right? It's word of mouth and then of course retargeting and remarketing. And you cannot do the retargeting and remarketing if you do not have the proper data tracking in place. So, for our second pillar, guys, do they have proper data tracking on their site? No. What does that mean? They need help. All right. Number 3, what does their social media looks like? What does their social media looks like? Boom, let's go into it. Social media. Images again. And how long was it? April 15th. We are in December, March 13th. So, as you can tell, in regards to content, they do not take their content very serious. So, number 1, they don't post consistently. Number 2, they only post images. Number 3, no videos. And number 3, I don't know who the owner is. I don't know if they serviced anybody. You just giving me nothing but images. So, that's Facebook. Let's go to their Instagram. Oh, wow, even better. Instagram, their last post was 109 weeks ago. Right? So, again, no social media presence on Facebook, no social media presence on Instagram. So, for our third pillar, what does that mean, guys? No social media presence, you need help. Okay? Number 4, do you have an offer? Let's go to your site again. Says veteran owned and operated. Well, first off, thank you for your service and everything that you do, whoever the owner of this company is. Okay. Says have our army of technicians. Oh, I like that. Boom. All right. So what is the offer? Contact us for a free quote. So their offer is you get a free quote. We come to you, whatever the case may be, but their offer is a free quote. Understand, all garage companies that are trying to grow is offering free quotes. So when you start to think about what is it that you can do to make yourself stand out, what about free quote plus $100 off of first time customers? You see what I'm saying? Like, start to think about crafting offers that's going to make you stand out compared to others. You in a competition pool. You got to make yourself stand out. So you're going to need more than a quote. So for number 4, do they have an offer? They do. But is it competitive? No. So what does that mean? You need help. Number 5, the systems. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. You could tell already that they don't have no systems in place because they don't have no data tracking in place. They have a chat widget here. So let's see. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna just put how much is it for a repair. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, see more information. You already lost me. I don't even want to put my information in there. Anyway, so we could tell right now in regards to systems, they're missing some because they don't even have nothing on Instagram. They don't have no content on Facebook. So you already know if they're not active on social media, you know that they don't have the proper systems in place to automate their business correctly. So for number 5, guys, what does that mean? When it comes to systems, they have none. You need help. So with that being said, do they have a Google presence? No. Well, they do, but not all the way. So let me start it over. My bad. Do they have a Google presence online? It's 50-50. You have a Google My Business, but in regards to Google Maps, you're not showing up. So what does that mean? You need help. Number 2, do they have the proper data tracking on their website? They have no data tracking at all on their website. What does that mean for pillar number 2 when it comes to data tracking? You need help. Number 3, when it comes to social media content, you don't have none. You haven't posted in 109 weeks. What does that mean? In regards to content, you need help. Number 4, offer. What is your offer? Call for a free quote. Everybody got that. So you have an offer, but it's not competitive. So what does that mean? You need help. And number 5, when it comes to systems, you already know you have none. You have a site, but you don't have no data tracking to capture the leads, and you don't have the proper systems in place in order to scale. So without no systems for pillar number 5, what does that mean, guys? You need help. So after those 5 pillars, this is for sure one business owner that needs help, but guaranteed he is too stubborn to get the help. I recently reached out to this customer, this prospect, saying, hey, I see that you need help. Guess what they told me? We already working with somebody. All right, bye. Hung up in my face. I couldn't even say nothing. So again, this is just another situation of a business owner that is struggling and need help, but too stubborn to get it. So with that being said, if you all found some value in this audit, just comment episode 2, and I'm going to start doing some more series about this. Let me see if anybody even watching this.